Hello and welcome back to another wrestling reaction. My name is WWE Dadman, you already know that, and today we're checking out SummerSlam of 2025. Both nights in one video because, why would I split it up if I'm not gonna watch them separately? We're still catching up on everything that happened in 2025 before getting to the new stuff, but yeah, let's start with the end of the opening match of night one, which was Jey Uso and Roman Reigns versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. So let's get into that. As per usual, unblurred version of this on Odyssey, link in the description. And let's go.
He's a fry short of a Happy Meal, there's no doubt about that. But that makes him highly effective at punishing human beings. And Breaker targeting main event Jey Uso. He's got him in his sights. And look at Roman Reigns!
Oh!
Roman Reigns shoving Jey out of the way! Roman taking a bullet!
Whoa, nice super kick!
And a spear by Jey Uso! Brings down! And all the momentum now with main event Jey Uso!
Uso splash!
Go splash!
1, 2, 3.
And Roman wins!
Here are your winners, the team of the OTC, Roman Reigns, and main event, Jey Uso.
I'll tell you right now, the overzealousness of wanting to grab the spotlight, of wanting to take down the original bloodline.
Well, so much for that. Was pretty clear that they'd win. Also, up next after that was women's tag team title match, which I'm also not very much gonna spend a lot of time on. Basically, night one, the only one that I would think of as something I want to actually watch a longer segment of is Gunther versus CM Punk. So let's keep going with the ending of this match.
Here was Pop Rocks, game over, surely. 1, 2, enter Alexa Bliss, saving the moment for her team. And this was where we thought Charlotte was coming for a pound of flesh from Alexa Bliss. We all got that one wrong. One Sister Abigail DDT later, and we've got new women's tag champs.
Here are your winners,
Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. Okay.
Calvin Roxanne can hold their heads high, Wade.
Well, definitely a team. What we got here? Sami Zayn. Don't really give a fuck about Sami Zayn.
Well, we all have an angel on one shoulder and a devil on the other, but for Sami Zayn, the voice of that angel is simply too loud and blocks out that little devil, or at least it did tonight.
Well, not really much of a surprise here either, because Cross isn't exactly being used by WWE for anything much. So yeah. Up next, Hulk Hogan tribute, because Hulk Hogan kind of died this year. Yeah. very much a thing. And then the next match. Nice outfit. Women's title match. We're gonna look at the ending, because, well, that was a spoiler there. Tiffy defended. Good. How did that happen?
She doesn't want to be up there. Jade Cargill now.
Like that. Okay.
Just took too long for Cargill to get set there.
Best moonsault ever.
Tiffany Stratton
Clean too. Nice. Then we've got. Oh. What is this match exactly? You, dude, motherfucker. That's probably the most lying and like complete opposite fucking line I've ever heard to reality in fucking entrance music. If this motherfucker is anything, it's not fucking humble. Dude. Either way, well, what we've got here is some random dude. Gonna assume this is some sort of celebrity that I don't know. And Randy Orton versus the Jackass and McIntyre? Okay, I don't want to see that match suddenly. Yeah, that's pretty much bullshit.
And Randy Orton lose to McIntyre and Paul here at SummerSlam. But what a performance by Jelly Roll in his in-ring debut.
Well, I took a lot of pot shots at Jelly Roll tonight. I didn't think he was due a match at SummerSlam based on his lack of experience, but he showed us all something here. Jelly Roll went out on his shield tonight.
Well, there's that. And then we've got the one that I actually want to watch, and for that we're actually gonna watch the freaking introduction of the match as well.
And he took him to the limit, but in the end, Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre victorious at SummerSlam.
By the way, the fact that they'd even show the fucking Ring of Honor title, a company owned by AEW, is more than I'd ever think WWE would ever do in terms of mentioning anything related to AEW.
Some gold around his waist. CM Punk came to fight and punch his ticket to SummerSlam. Go to
is the man that holds the World Heavyweight Championship. Well, let's cut to the chase then, Punk, huh? You consider yourself the best in the world, I consider myself the best in the world. You got a massive ego. I got a massive ego. It's not based on what they think. That's worthless. My ego is justified. Ever since I stepped foot in this company, I am the greatest gift this company has ever received. For
He has a point.
80% of my time in this company, I have been a champion. And right now, I am the greatest World Heavyweight Champion of all time.
There's levels to this, kid. Hard lesson at the SummerSlam. It dawned on me that I don't want to be World Heavyweight Champion. I need to be World Heavyweight Champion. I need to be World Heavyweight Champion as a thank you to the millions of people who have chanted my name.
At the end of the day, the bell has to ring. And when that happens,
I can promise you
I'm gonna maul you.
that I will leave it all in the ring.
I'm gonna push you around.
I will not quit.
I'm gonna choke you out. I'm gonna drop you like a wet towel.
I will give you everything I have. And one man will get his hand raised.
Still, the
World Heavyweight Champion. The one. The only.
You will never be the best in the world.
See, that's a match I actually want to see.
90% of the time that this man has been in WWE, he has been a champion. The current world champion Gunther, who won his first world title at SummerSlam last year with a victory over Damian Priest, has been begging for these opportunities. An opportunity at the upper echelon of professional wrestling, at the top stars on the planet. It was one thing back at Saturday night's main event to knock off a Hall of Famer, an icon like Goldberg in the twilight of his career. It's quite another to go face to face with one of the all-time greats, perhaps the best in the world today in his prime, CM Punk. Gunther clamoring for this opportunity tonight.
Gunther is all about proving he is the greatest on the planet. And I assure you, Gunther hearing the moniker best in the world used by anyone else irritates the champ to no end. Tonight is about setting the record straight for the big Austrian.
The setup for the great Alicia Taylor.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the World Heavyweight Championship! Introducing first, the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk! And his opponent from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, the Ring General, Gunther!
In the 38 years at this event, SummerSlam, there have been 17 World Championship changes. For the first time tonight, Gunther and Punk go one-on-one for the richest prize on Monday Night Raw. Punk has been very clear. He came back to win titles and money, an opportunity to win the title tonight against one of the most formidable opponents that he's ever faced. A man that CM Punk said you could drop into any era, into the 70s with San Martino, into the 80s with Hogan, into the 90s with Hart, into the 2000s with John Cena. Gunther would face each of them and go toe-to-toe, and that's what CM Punk faces tonight with a World Heavyweight Championship on the line.
The sun's gone to hell, the moon's riding high, and we are ready for a main event for the ages here.
What does Punk need to do to wrestle the title away from this machine named Gunther?
He's got to be ice cold and clinical. There's no room for romanticism at this level. I think Punk, in his main event loss at WrestleMania 41, will have learned a lot about that. The bitter disappointment he tasted, you need to block it all out. Focus on wrestling a match.
And if you're Gunther, you just do what brought you to the dance, right? Methodical offense, beat your opponent down, get in their head, play the mind games. That's what the champ likes to do.
Well, Gunther is simply matchup proof. Brawlers, technicians, high flyers, veterans, Hall of Famers, NFL punters. He'll face them all head on and ultimately do what he does, which is destroy them.
You know, in like the last 5 years, Gunther has like 4 losses, and that's absolutely insane.
Even more crazy at this level where there is so much tape
Oh,
on Gunther
Kimura.
that you can study, but the brilliance of Gunther, he never stops evolving. Expect a couple more wrinkles we've never seen before.
And we talked to Punk earlier, and we talked about strategy, Wade, and he said he's got to do a couple of things tonight. He's got to stay away from the chops. He understands how dangerous it is, and he's got to stay away from Gunther's sleeper. He said, if I can do those two things, I can win the world title.
Well, to that, a power bomb, a lariat, a big boot, a splash. Gunther has so many ways he can not only hurt you, but beat you. He's won with all of those that I just listed. There's a hell of a lot you've got to duck when you're in there with Gunther.
And CM Punk looking to throw Gunther off his game early. Nice counter by Punk that time. Now goes to work on the left arm of Gunther. Snapmare takedown with authority by Gunther. Looked like he was going to go for a chin lock there, and Punk turned it around into that arm hold.
I'd argue the catch-as-catch-can skills of CM Punk are as sharp as ever. One of the greatest exponents of that in WWE. And Gunther's finding that out pretty quick here.
And there's a nice shot to the arm, and again, Punk looking to wear down Gunther, take the arm out of the way, take away the submission, take away the power. Great strategy early on for Punk.
One, break, two, break.
Oh, and Punk blocked the possible chop as he got both hands up.
And you can break a hand very easily. A metacarpal is a very fine bone in the hand. Boxers break it all the time, and a shot like that can really resonate if called the wrong way.
There's a feeling out process in the early going.
Boxers break them all the time, yeah, but they're also punching with fists.
It's really a respect
It's a
level.
completely different freaking impact.
Their opponent is, how quickly they can potentially get the upper hand and end this match. The last thing you want in a major main event for the big prize like this is to go down early.
And the last thing you want to do if you're CM Punk is get into a test of strength with Gunther.
Yeah, Gunther is a powerhouse.
Oh, good.
Whoa!
Like CM Punk, what a nice bridge there from Punk.
Yeah, great core strength by Punk. Gunther didn't get all that, but he did get the one to the back of the neck.
Gunther temporarily lost his balance slightly when going for that first stomp, but made up for it on the second bite.
And it's interesting because it looks like Punk's got Gunther a bit out of sorts here in the early going.
Well, the best thing you can do against someone at this very, very top level of the industry is to make them question. I wasn't quite expecting that from my opponent. He did something that wasn't on the tape that I've studied. Now I'm not sure what he's going to throw at me.
Now, are you interested in the way that Punk's attacking the arm here?
I mean, attack whatever you can on Gunther. It does seem to have made a beeline for that arm. That seems to be the game plan, the shoulder perhaps.
And again, you take the arm out, mentioned it before, you take out so much of the offensive arsenal of Gunther. Oh, and there's the chop. Punk tried to avoid it for the beginning part of this matchup.
Holy!
Finally connected, and there's a reason that Punk tried to avoid it. That chop dropping Punk. Just listen to this.
And I'll tell you right now, you mentioned it, Punk was having a good effort on the arm of Gunther. He really had the upper hand there for 2 or 3 minutes, and Gunther was questioning himself. I think Punk got a little ahead of himself and started to think he'd softened Gunther up a little too much, dropped his guard, and boom, there it was.
Yeah, Punk now again goes back to work on the left arm, using his feet as well. The MMA, the Muay Thai background of CM Punk on display here against the world champion.
Controlling Gunther as much as he can. Drag the arm one way, the body is shortly going to follow. And neutralizing in the process the power game of Gunther.
Yeah, Snapmare now a physical and mental abuse here from Punk to the champion. And Gunther trying to fight his way out of it, double knees.
This has already been a completely different battle to the one Gunther faced several weeks ago at Saturday night's main event against the powerhouse Hall of Famer Goldberg. Gunther ultimately dominating that match.
And that's the sleeper Gunther was going for that has taken out a number of men here in WWE. Punk made it to the ropes to force a break.
It was a great block from CM Punk. Now CM Punk knows a thing or two about jiu-jitsu. Well, once again, the block of the chop.
And Punk now firing back with chops of his own.
Gunther talking a little smack in the process. You ain't hurting me, Punk, but that was a lie. Gunther was rattled there.
And Punk rattled him again with a kick to the face. Punk now top rope and right to the hamstring.
Ow.
To the hamstring. Who does that?
And now a chop to the back. And Punk's in trouble.
Who does that?
You can block
Gunther?
your chest all you want. You can't block the back. You can't block the hamstring. Oh my God.
Ow.
Body chop.
And again, and CM Punk being punished and tortured here. This physical assault by Gunther.
Chopped meat now is CM Punk.
Punk tried to avoid that throughout the match, and now he's hung up. He's in trouble. He's a sitting dunk for Gunther.
How good is Gunther at that? He came in here with a game plan tonight, and CM Punk neutralized it from the off. But Gunther has multitudes of game plans, and when the first one doesn't work, you know what? I'll go to the second, the third, and you know what? I'll go to the 8th game plan. They're all there. I've just got to find my spot.
Wait, it's that straight ahead offense. I mean, there's little wasted motion at all for Gunther. It's methodical. It's a beat down. He knows eventually he's going to get his opponent close enough to be able to punish him.
All Gunther ever needs is a crack. And when he finds that crack, he keeps attacking it until it is a gaping chasm.
Yeah, CM Punk, though. The experience. Oh, my goodness. Again, a shotgun-like blast. The chop from Gunther to the chest of Punk.
Now Gunther is looking to dissect Punk piece by piece, making a statement. Legends fall too.
Watch the chest. Oh my goodness, the sweat flying everywhere. Off the chop by Gunther, who now is wearing Punk down. And now you get into the mental aspect of this game. I mean, obviously physical with the attack here, but the mental aspect of wearing your opponent down. Punk knows the champ's in control.
He's in full control, and the body of CM Punk is being broken down before our eyes. As one of the most dominant forces the industry has ever seen.
You know, we talked earlier today about what appeared to have been some vulnerability from CM Punk over the last number of weeks. Perhaps he knew what he was getting into and what was coming his way as this machine, the world champion, was going to beat him mercilessly in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, and I've been watching WWE Unreal on Netflix, and if you see the behind-the-scenes moment before that main event at WrestleMania 41, Punk, for the first time, I think, in his career, was showing some nerves before he went out. And nerves in this game could be an absolute killer. I promise you, he had nerves coming into this tonight, too.
And wait, we mentioned it earlier, the window closing and opportunities to win world championships. As your career marches on, of course you
Octopus stretch.
When you're
undefeated.
When you're a young man, you think the opportunities will never stop.
Abdominal stretch.
You know what? I lost this one. I'll get
Yeah.
it back next
Ah.
year, after that, and now it's torture time.
Yeah. Gunther knows so many holds, so many submissions.
And he knows exactly how to twist and torque the body to maximize the damage.
Yeah, torquing the neck, also a type of abdominal stretch in here. CM Punk with a switch now into abdominal stretch of his own. Gunther trying to fight out of it.
A lot of sweat on those bodies. It's difficult to get a grip. It's
Punk's got
incredibly
the
difficult.
and now into the
Sleeper.
Went for the GTS. Punk now. And in combination, kicked out by Gunther.
Both men struggling
And
to
Gunther
Oh.
no wasted motion. Didn't take his time. Got right back to his feet. Delivered the kick to the face.
I'm attacking your ribs. I'm attacking your ribs. I'm attacking your ribs. Oh, your hands are down. I'm going to attack your jaw now. Whatever you give me, I am taking. That is the philosophy of Gunther. That is why he's so effective.
Precision offense from Gunther.
It's reflexive too for him. It's in a minute, in a moment, it's there. The window's there. I'm taking it every single time. Rapier-like speed.
And you feel suddenly like the air has come out of this building because Gunther realizes he is in control now. And I think the 53,000 plus here tonight understand the same thing.
The air has also come out of CM Punk, and perhaps the belief too, but wait a second.
Punk trying to fire back into this. Another chop. Punk back to his feet. How much more of these can he absorb?
Now perhaps getting that second wind is Punk. Here we go.
And now both men exchanging blows center of the ring. Punk trying to get the upper hand. Couple of forearms now from the #1 contender.
Gunther has never liked it thrown back at him.
Leapfrog by Gunther. Big
Boom.
Punk driven into the ropes. That rang his bell.
With all the momentum bouncing off the ropes for CM Punk,
my
just
goodness.
adding to that level of impact.
And look at this, look at this. Amazing, amazing by Gunther. That first chop almost dropped Punk out of the ring. Gunther pulled him back in so he could give him more punishment and not allow Punk to go to the outside to regroup it all. What a move by Gunther.
I don't think CM Punk was trying to get out the ring. His momentum was carrying him out.
Gunther kept him
said,
in.
hell no. There's more punishment coming your way. No respite whatsoever.
And again, watch this. This chop almost drives Punk out of the ring. Gunther had the wherewithal to not allow Punk to fall to the floor so he could continue to deliver more punishment. Gunther is just so far ahead of the game when it comes to the cerebral part of what's going on in the match.
And that is the difference between the kind of main event matches CM Punk was winning in 2011 when he was at his career zenith versus now. The game has moved on. Competitors have got better, and Gunther leads the pack.
Come on, Punk. Come on. Come on, Punk. Come on, Punk.
I was wondering when this was going to come. The classic trash talking from the ring general. Again, just continue to rub salt in the wound. To beat you down physically. Now I'm going to talk trash to you and beat you down mentally.
Gunther has taken it as a major insult that his dominance in this game is now up for debate because of the re-emergence of CM Punk as a major player.
And now Punk trying to deliver. Oh, and Gunther just wants more. And now Punk says, okay, I'll go to the legs. I'll go to the body. I'll bring the kicks into play.
And there's the weakness of Gunther. It's the arrogance at times. Oh, God, that was a chop to the throat. Oh, my God.
That'll destroy the trachea. Obviously make it hard to believe. And we're being told it was actually his chest. And that's good news for Punk.
Certainly looked like the throat from behind, but perhaps you're right. Either way, incredibly effective, knocking the stuffing out of Punk.
Huh? Let me call it back to you, huh? Who's the kid? Huh? Come on, Punk. You call me a kid, huh? Who's the kid now, huh?
A very defiant Punk.
Call me kid again, come on. Call me a kid again, huh? You're never gonna be the best in the world. You're never gonna be a world champion. Come on, Paul, take your time.
Punk trying to fight back to his feet. Gunther with that chin lock, and Punk now back to a vertical base, at least momentarily. And Punk now trying to lift Gunther up, put him in position for perhaps a desperation GTS, but not enough left.
Oh!
Wow. What a counter by Punk!
What?
And now Punk looking to step through. And Gunther fights him off.
Punk perhaps trying for a sharpshooter there, denied.
Oh, and a chop now drives Punk back to the corner.
Well, the lesson is there is fight still left in CM Punk.
Yeah, but how much? I mean, was that the last gasp? Was that the final rally?
The dying embers, perhaps. Punk running on fumes now, and it's all about to be extinguished. And what a slap in the face it would be.
Gunther now.
Sharpshooter!
Sharpshooter, of course, made famous by the Hall of Famer, the former world champion, Bret the Hitman Hart. Gunther with it locked in, and CM Punk. The last thing he wants to do at the grand stage of SummerSlam is tap out, but he may have no choice. Punk trying to drag himself to a rope to force a break here. Wade, can he do it?
Oh, so much pain on the lower back, but wriggling his way out is Punk. I don't know how much damage has been done.
Shoulders are down, gotta be careful.
Oh!
Reverse this.
And now Punk.
Oh, figure four!
Punk, powerful legs of Gunther. Gunther trying his best to fight this.
Punk with a submission of his own.
Punk
Oh no, into the...
And Punk knows that
Into the frickin' sharpshooter.
Will he tap again tonight? This is brilliant strategy from Punk. Gunther makes him to the rope to save his championship.
Well, that has shocked Gunther, and you're right. Gunther's granite mindset has to be rocked somewhat by the fact that Jey Uso did tap him out at WrestleMania, and the chant that has been ringing in the ears of the champ ever since has been, "You tapped out." There are ghosts in the mind of the ring general.
This is SummerSlam Saturday. You see the steel cage above the ring. That'll be SummerSlam Sunday. Sikoa and Fatu for the United States Championship. But meanwhile, it is our main event here tonight for the world title. It's Gunther and Punk, and the champions regain control.
Gunther has to be uncompromising here. You've seen flurry after flurry from CM Punk, and Gunther just keeps shutting it down, but the danger remains.
Is this the way you expected this match to play out?
It's two of the absolute best on the planet. It's been a chess game, but Gunther has found the upper hand, and Punk has no quit in him.
And now he's just begging the WWE fans to cheer for their hero, CM Punk, as Gunther continues to beat him down.
Gunther appears to want to make an example of CM Punk here, just stalking him.
Well, we mentioned it earlier. Gunther called it an obsession, a need to face the upper echelon of the sport. Prove to the world that he can beat the best in the world, the so-called best in the world, CM Punk. Oh, goodness, another chop. And you got to wonder how much Punk has left. I mean, he just head falls into the chest of Gunther, and another chop delivered. And Punk trying to fight back, not much in that right hand.
That was a weak shot from Punk, but perhaps something is starting to wake up in Punk here.
Punk realizing this could be his last chance, looking to rally here. And Punk now with a clothesline. Gunther still on his feet, but the champ's wobbly.
CM Punk is the picture of agony, the picture of exhaustion, but the picture of perseverance.
Another attempted clothesline by Punk. Gunther now maybe struggling.
Oh.
Runs into Gunther again. Punk caught him. That heel kick to the jaw. And now CM Punk looking to rally.
Oh, neck breaker.
Neck breaker by Punk, and Punk starting to feel it a little bit.
Just too much gloating, too much arrogance from
Dude,
Gunther.
is Punk bleeding on his chest due to the chops?
Five-time world champion, whip for the knee and back. He got caught. Gunther.
Oh, powerbomb. 1, 2.
Cover. Punk kicks it too.
Every time Gunther does that, opponent after opponent, they build momentum. You start to believe, and he shuts them down.
Is Gunther starting to question himself a bit?
I think he was, but then he caught CM Punk in a signature and turned it into one of his own signatures, the powerbomb. Once again, knocking the wind out of CM Punk. And where do you go from here, Gunther?
Oh, CM Punk is trying somehow just to desperately hang on here. Punk now trying to track Gunther down now. Another submission will perhaps apply. Gunther could be in trouble. Center of the ring, trying to grab
That's a triangle.
Choke maybe, but I think Gunther, looks like he's got it locked in now.
Yeah, Punk's got that triangle in. Gunther's in trouble. Official Rod Zapata's right there. Will Gunther tap?
Once again, going to that jiu-jitsu game.
Up.
Gunther able to slip out of it. Now trying to turn Punk over into the Boston Crab, perhaps.
Punk had it blocked momentarily. Still got a grip on that leg of Gunther. Kicks his way out of there.
And Punk now struggling just to make it back to his feet. Another chop by Gunther. One to the Punk feeling that. And now Gunther from behind, looking for the sleeper. Punk was ready.
Russian leg sweep.
By Punk. The exhaustion is beginning to set in for both of these men. The great world champion Gunther, the 5-time world champion CM Punk. And there's the running knee. Punk caught him that time.
Second attempt is a good one for CM Punk.
Running bulldog by Punk. Punk into the cover. Looking for the
1, 2. Kick out.
And you're right, I felt CM Punk has looked exhausted. He's taken so much abuse over the past 10 minutes. Slowly but surely, CM Punk has managed to drag Gunther into a similar level of exhaustion.
Yeah, Punk digging down deep, showing a tremendous amount of guts and heart here tonight.
It's almost been a level of rope-a-dope. Gunther has thrown so much offense the way of CM Punk. CM Punk has eaten all of it. And now it's Gunther who has blown himself out and is down in the middle of the ring.
And that's a great analogy. CM Punk just surviving as Gunther makes it back to his feet in that chop. I think Punk was going to go for the patented elbow and from the top rope, but Gunther met him there.
Well, both men moving so sluggishly at this point, you can't fault CM Punk for taking his time.
Oh my goodness. Gunther slamming Punk halfway across the ring.
Huge Beal off the top, and once again, CM Punk is down, and this could be the kiss of death.
And Gunther with a
frog splash
to Punk.
1, 2.
Punk just manages to get the shoulder up.
Well, I gave you Gunther's greatest hits a little earlier. All the things that Punk needed to avoid. This was one of them. I think Gunther's pretty much hit all of them at this point, and still, CM Punk is ticking.
That was like a flying pterodactyl from the top rope here at MetLife Stadium. Over 53,000 in attendance tonight for SummerSlam
Pterodactyl.
Saturday in our main event.
What you here for? Huh, kid? Come on. Come on.
Gunther still talking trash. And I'm flabbergasted with the fact that Punk is still in this.
Yeah, it's astounding. I'll say this. The one thing that management in WWE always hated about CM Punk was his stubbornness. But that stubbornness right now is keeping CM Punk alive in this match. And it's a stubbornness that could potentially see him through to that long-stated goal of winning the world title.
Yeah, but not if Gunther has anything to do with it. A smile crossed his face as he realizes he's got Punk in his target. And a clothesline drops Punk again. And do you think that reality is starting to set in for the challenger Punk?
Well, right now it appears, after lariat and lariat, Gunther is simply G'ing himself up more. Slowly but surely moving in for the kill. Wait out.
Oh no,
Oh.
now Punk with Gunther up on his shoulders. Punk
Go to
oh. Blocked by Gunther. Gunther now with Punk.
Power bomb.
The second one of the match, added to a volley of offense that has headed the Second City Saints' way.
Wait, that may have been Punk's last opportunity to hit that. Go to sleep.
Get one against Gunther. You're pretty damn lucky. If you can't pull the trigger, you may be doomed to fail.
There's that kick, sending Punk to the corner, and it's the beginning of the end, folks.
And another power bomb. Boom.
Another power
1, 2.
Retain it. Punk kicks it too. Not quite sure how Punk still has anything left in him. And Gunther now, we're at the seeds of doubt starting to be planted.
Well,
Dude, that drop kick.
Shot after shot, and they have all connected flush against a CM Punk who's unable to protect himself, but he is able to kick out.
And again, starting to plant that seed. Gunther may be questioning himself now. What do I need to do to put away the veteran? Can I win this match? Can I retain my championship?
I knew CM Punk was God. I did not know he was unbreakable. That is what's hanging in the mind of Gunther right now.
Right here. I'm right here.
The defiant Punk will not die. And a chop by Gunther again. And another one is Punk is just, wait, I don't even know if he knows where he is. I mean, this is the point where,
If you see a shot coming your way, even if you can't get your hand up to block it, you can kind of ride the shot to take some of the sting out of it. Punk is not even capable of doing that at this point. He's a rag doll. He's a carcass.
oh, he's got a 5 count out as Gunther, and this is turning into an unmitigated disaster for Punk. Literally collapsing to the apron. And Gunther just knocks him out of the ring. And now Gunther looking to do damage outside the ring.
This is the merciless side of the ring general.
Yeah, he is remorseless as they come.
Barbarism begins here for Gunther. Savagery. Heinous and appalling. CM Punk's neck snapping across that middle rope. Whiplash-like maneuver.
I used to use this term to describe Randy Orton, but I'm going to use it for Gunther tonight. No absence of malice for this man.
See this?
That we talked about earlier.
It belongs to the best in the world. Yeah, ring the line.
Well, he may be right. I mean, who's going to argue with him?
Certainly not me at this point. CM Punk, who has no clue where
Rip for an announce desk.
It's almost like Gunther's taking a victory lap already.
But it is turning into a procession.
Wait a minute, CM Punk
Oh!
on his feet, and Gunther made a critical error there. The premature celebration. Gunther bounced face first, head first, off the monitors, off the announce table, collapsed to the floor, and Punk has himself an opportunity here.
Well, was this one final shot of disdain from CM Punk?
Ow.
Or is it the window getting kicked open? Because whatever's happened, Gunther is down.
He actually did hit his head, by the way.
Significant time to get his wits about him, regather his bearings, get some oxygen in those veins, and figure out how the hell you're going to try and win this match.
And he's utilizing all of this time to try to get back in it, to try to regain his stamina, to try to fight back, to see if there was a
Apparently pretty bloody as well.
Wind here tonight.
Dude!
The second city. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
The world champion has been busted open. Gunther is busted
Oh
open.
my God, I don't know if I've ever seen Gunther covered in his own blood like that.
Well, you're seeing it tonight. Gunther has been busted open, face first off the announce table. The world champ back in the ring trying to regroup. And we're going to learn a lot about Gunther here tonight. We're going to learn a lot, Wade.
Is that the nose of Gunther that got broke?
He could have a broken nose. He hit the announce table hard.
Well, he's blinded by his own blood too.
And CM Punk, excuse the pun, smells blood. Punk now has the champ on the ropes. Gunther trying to beg off. I don't remember, to your point, the last time Gunther's tasted his own blood in a match, Wade.
Well, I'll tell you right now, you get covered in blood in a match, you start feeling like you are losing this fight in a big way.
And he
forget everything that's happened previously. The game has changed.
Punk is teeing off on Gunther. Here's
Oh.
a running knee. Punk now with a clothesline, and suddenly that veil of invincibility may be fading away from the world champion.
A shot in the arm for CM Punk is
Elbow drop.
Oh yeah! Punk delivers it to Gunther, and Punk could be closing in on his championship.
Gunther realizing he is mortal, and CM Punk knows it too.
Go to sleep. Nope. Sleeper.
Sleeper in. Punk trying to fight out of this.
Gunther cannot see a thing right now. He has to end this here. And Punk is fighting out.
Punk trying to make it back to his feet, and he does. CM Punk still with some life left. Punk now with Gunther up on his shoulders. Punk
Go to sleep.
Yes. Bullseye. Go to sleep to the champion.
The champ is staggered, but he's still on his feet.
That's one way of... Go to sleep number 2. 1, 2, 3.
CM Punk is a world champion. Here is your winner and new world heavyweight champion, CM Punk. Ladies.
Awesome fucking match. Just saying. There is a lot left in the back here. How much of this is just replay?
Ladies, return. that hit.
I feel like this is too long. Mr. Money in the Bank, everybody.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
When did you hurt your fucking knee?
let's not forget that Seth Rollins is Mr. Money in the Bank. A little reminder, Wade. Seth has until next June to cash in the contract.
Enjoy your reign, CM Punk, because eventually, when the healing is over, I will be haunting you.
Still playing mind games. The Architect.
Okay. This is still too long to not... Yeah, I thought so. Nice fake out, Seth.
Oh my God.
Oh no. Oh no.
Not tonight.
Yes, tonight.
Not tonight of all nights.
I'd call it a miracle, but I don't think it's that.
And CM Punk and Seth Rollins now going out.
Ah!
Punk looking for a GTS. Rollins beating him down. Apparently nothing wrong with the knee. At least it doesn't appear that way. And now Punk with a
Boom!
brace to the face. And another
Boom! Boom!
one. And Punk getting the hell beat out of him by Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins.
And he's cashing in.
Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, Seth Rollins is cashing in his Money in the Bank briefcase.
You gotta be kidding me! Punk is defenseless! Punk is helpless! A stop!
Curb stomp.
A cover by Rollins!
1, 2, 3.
God, Rollins is the World Heavyweight Champion!
I don't want to say anything, but McIntyre's gonna laugh about that.
Seth Rollins outmaneuvered CM Punk again!
Why do you pay this
Well, so much for that. Let's switch over to night 2. And I already went ahead. Ooh. I already went ahead and skipped into the first match here. So yeah.
From the second rope. Riptide! Avalanche Riptide! Stacks her up for the win. Naomi now from behind. Rolls up Rhea. Naomi retains the title.
That was cheap.
Here is your winner, and still the Women's World Champion, Naomi!
That was sure cheap. Then after that we've got a lot of people in the ring. What the heck is going on with this? What is this? First of all, the Dudleys are in the frickin' crowd, so that's nice. So are apparently the Hardys. Yep. And then we've got... What exactly going on here? Let's see. Oh yeah. Very frickin' relevant to bring those two teams up because this is a 6-pack TLC match. And we are going to watch this entire thing.
CM Punk beat Jeff Hardy in a TLC match. The WWE Tag Team titles are on the line in this one tonight. The Street Profits, former 3-time Tag Team champions.
They were the most recent holders of the gold until they were dethroned by the return in Wyatt 6. But this year has really been the year of the Street Profits. They returned in a big way, went on a tear, and took out every team in the division before grabbing gold.
Yeah, why?
Ciampa and Gargano, despite what you might think about their crazy attitudes, they are former 2-time WWE Tag Team champions and 1-time NXT champs. And I sort of am leaning towards DIY pulling things off in this match tonight.
Yeah, so DIY also held tag gold earlier this year. It's been such a chaotic division on SmackDown, but DIY have really been the manipulators in the background of this division, pitting all the other teams against each other.
We've got sponsors on the tables now.
A ladder and grab gold.
Dear WWE, do you not already make stupid amounts of money from the tickets these fans are paying? Because if I fucking looked at the ticket prices for fucking Bash in Berlin last year, like 2024, that was ridiculous. Ridiculous. Like, stupid. Like, half a fucking month's worth of salary. Stupid. For some people, maybe even their whole fucking salary for the month. So, what is it with the fucking advertisements? On everything. Like, plaster the fucking, like, plastering the ring with advertisements. Okay, I'll give you that. Plastering the fucking side of ladders on the fucking, Money in the Bank ladder match. Not something I'm a fan of, but okay. Plastering the fucking top of tables. Really? Do you want to, like, take the entrance ramp and plaster that as well? Like, hang on banners over the ring? Write something on the ropes? On top of the fucking, like, turnbuckles? Anything more? Seriously. We need ad blockers for real life. Motor City Machine Guns.
Motor City Machine Guns.
Shelley and Sabin, former tag team champions, they lost their titles to DIY, looking to grab the gold back here tonight. First SummerSlam for this team, Wade, that's been together for a couple of decades.
Yeah, well, we saw the Dudley boys a little earlier. We saw the Hardy boys a little earlier. Now, these two are from that same old school. A couple of revolutionaries who built their careers over in TNA before moving over here to SmackDown and ultimately SummerSlam later on in their careers. These two minds working together in complete cohesion. That is the strength of the Motor City Machine Guns.
Making their way to the ring, Fraxium!
Nathan Frazier and Axiom, the tag team that was an odd couple at one point, Wade, thrown together on NXT, ended up being a 2-time NXT tag team champion, 356 days cumulative as tag team champs down in NXT. This is a team that I expect to show us some highlights tonight.
Yep, definitely.
The Portmanteau Fraxium is the team name. They should just change that name to The Blur, because these two are so rapid, you need to upgrade your eyeballs to try and keep up with them. The fastest tag team I have ever seen.
It's their first SummerSlam, and they've actually knocked off the Profits in DIY in recent weeks.
Andrade? Ray Phoenix? Yeah.
Next, the team of Andrade and Ray Phoenix.
And Wade, I love this team. Andrade and Phoenix undefeated since starting to team together on Friday Night SmackDown.
Yeah, so all the teams in this match, we've talked about how much history they all have together. Probably the minimum is Fraxium. They got a couple of years together, but still a ton of reps. These two, however, thrown together about 6 weeks ago and just had instant chemistry. They went on a tear, win after win after win. Ultimately got themselves a title match, which ended up in complete bedlam with a locker room clear out, but now they get their real chance at gold tonight. Auto chemistry, sometimes the magic is just there.
And the champions?
Oh no, the witch is here. I mean, I know it's Nikki Cross, but she freaks me out, is that Abby the Witch.
Can we please get a change of pants for Michael Cole, who has made a puddle underneath his chair?
Do you not remember what happened when they first debuted in WWE and she was coming over here giving those creepy VHS tapes?
I tried to blank it out, Michael Cole, and now you've given me PTSD.
They sure know how to make an entrance.
These guys have got their own Halloween horror house.
Yes. Wow. Oh, look at them. I mean, they're a bunch of freaks, right? Loomis
Well,
and Gacy.
I would like to see the business meeting where that was pitched to the Wyatt Six.
Do you think they actually did the pitch? And look at this guy. Loomis has been a tortured artist his whole career. Was always a loner. Now he's teamed up with guys who just as nuts as he is. Gacy, he used to be a cult leader in NXT. Did you forget about that?
No, absolute crazy. But since returning to SmackDown, they have shown sheer dominance in the division, ultimately capturing the gold and attacking every single team in that SmackDown locker room.
And here we go. TLC match is underway.
And it's apparently 10 versus 2, the two being the current champs, the Wyatt Six, who I mentioned moments ago had attacked every single team in the locker room since returning earlier this year. Well, this is payback time.
See ya.
TLC rules, you got to use the ladder to climb it, grab the tag titles that hang above the ring in order to become the tag team champions. This is going to be a car wreck. There's no other way to describe it. It's going to be out of control. There's going to be bodies flying everywhere. People are going to get hurt.
Now, I spoke to a bunch of these guys right after WrestleMania 41. They were all incredibly angry. They'd been left off the card. They were given a spot on SmackDown a few days later and were given a TLC match, and it was perhaps the match of the year. Thus far, message sent to management, don't leave us off again, and apparently management listened.
And there we go, Axiom. Frazier and Axiom showing things off, and now the Motor City Machine Guns. Chris Sabin taking out DIY.
Kind of match we simply don't have enough cameras, and people have a high likelihood of getting injured. There is carnage.
Oh, goodness.
Bodies strewn around the ring already, and we've been going, what, 30 seconds? Axiom initially getting the upper hand here, making a move for the first ladder. Waiting to greet them are the vets.
Oh, yeah, the Motor City Machine Guns. Oh, that didn't feel well. You been in any ladder matches in your career?
Yep, I lost every single one of them, Michael Cole. I suspect you knew that before you asked the question, which is why you asked it.
Yeah, you were the opposite of undefeated in ladder matches in your career.
Totally defeated.
And now Frazier and Axiom setting up the ladder. Center of the ring, if they climb and grab the titles, and now look who's here.
Well, joking aside, some of us are just not built for ladder matches, but when you look at Frazier and Axiom...
Casey just threw a chair at Axiom.
And look how quick Nathan Frazier scrambles up there and gets a fingertip on the goal. As I was saying just then, some people are built for this kind of match. The high flyers, the quick movers...
Oh, F you!
Death Valley Driver, I'll tell you who's built for this match, is these sickos, these whack jobs, the Wyatt Six.
I don't know what they're built for, but apparently they are built for success, and it's come rapidly since returning to SmackDown.
And now Dawkins and
whoop! Back body drop! Ow!
Completely missed.
Ow!
Probably saved him.
Yeah, I think
Ow!
it's gonna hurt.
Now, right here in front of us, Gargano.
I feel like he hit his head on the ladder.
Gargano, believe it or not, his first SummerSlam here tonight in this matchup.
Don't go back to... Don't go back to... Way to make it obvious that you botched it the first time.
This time the brawler Gacy eats the steel.
Yeah, this time around, Joe Gacy did not avoid the ladders as the Street Profits are fired up and ready to go.
The Street Profits cooking up in the ring right now. I don't like it.
Of course those two would like that.
And Devon, they're at ringside front row, and
they're nodding in approval.
Yeah, Bubba Ray's cheering over the fact that the Street Profits have brought out the Slim Jim tables.
Well, I'm a little worried that Bubba Ray's going to climb over the barricade and try and get involved in this match. He's looking awfully excited over there, as is people.
Yeah, getting some practicing maybe before the frickin' Bound for Glory match.
Guys, we're trying to win a match here.
Oh, and driven into the post. Goes Sabin by Tommaso Ciampa, who's another one that, you know, is little crazy in his own right.
Well, what I like about Tommaso Ciampa, #1, the endurance, the greatest physique perhaps on the roster, never out of breath, a training machine, but add to that, the high in-ring IQ. Oh my God. We saw that chair bounce off the head of Angelo Dawkins. That's a tough guy. He can take a punch, but...
And we haven't called the names of Andrade and Rey Fenix much yet, but we are now. Because he...
Whoa!
That would have been one of the most unique victories I've ever seen in this type of matchup.
Who needs...
They actually almost pulled that one off?
Like those two.
And the Street Profits, the former
What?
champs...
Ah, Tres Amigos!
Oh, look at this! Andrade and Fenix turning things around. Three Amigos! And the chance for the late, great Eddie Guerrero.
The Lucha Libre legend himself, Andrade and Rey Fenix, fully in tune, fully on the same page here, and perhaps going in for the kill.
Now a DIY, though, going to stop them in their tracks. Ciampa and Gargano.
Of course they would.
Now into the ring and on the attack for the
Ow!
chairs. Completely legal in a tables, ladders, and chairs match.
And how many times do we talk about in a regular triple threat match how difficult it is to get the win? There's always a fresh competitor around.
And it's dangerous outside the ring. I don't think we saw that, but a chair just came flying out of the ring and caught Rey Fenix. I mean, you don't even have to be in the middle of the action to get hurt out here.
Yeah, shrapnel flying everywhere, not even aimed at Phoenix, but he caught a nasty one on the outside, and oh my
Oh!
God, launched over the top rope! Well, the game plan was to throw him into that table that's propped up in the corner. Montez Ford ducked out the way and took out everyone on the outside in the process, leaving DIY all alone in the ring with a ladder.
Yeah, not for long.
Opportunity, both climbing the ladder, trying to make it to the tag titles, and now the Motor City Machine Guns with the steel chairs, dropping Ciampa and Gargano.
Earlier this year, Ciampa and Gargano screwed over former friends, the Motor City Machine Guns, in a big way, so that must have felt pretty damn good for the Machine Guns.
And now look at this, double team by the Motor City Machine Guns.
Boom!
Oh, goodness! That drop kick driving Gacy through the chair. And now Ciampa is building a bridge from the announce table to the ring apron.
There are instruments of torture everywhere you look. Things getting constructed left, right, and center. Every team's coming to this one.
Ow!
But a lot of times amidst the carnage, you got to figure it out on the fly.
Again, Gargano delivering.
DDT through the table!
Through the table! We just saw Gargano take out his once best friend, Alex Shelley. And now, Dexter Lumis from up top. Oh my God! Montez Ford may be dead. Lumis launched his entire body like a cannonball, Wade.
What a sick. Keep your eye on Rey Fenix.
Frog splash!
Through the table.
Anything you can do, Lumis.
There's one guy still over there.
Wait a minute. Big old Doc. Angelo Dawkins, built like a linebacker, should be playing for his Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh, nice.
Up top and Axiom.
Axiom be like, you want to go fly? Sure.
Absolutely not. The Spanish superstar.
Spanish fly through the tables. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Oh my God. Take a look at the first one. Gacy with a springboard DDT through the table. Montez Ford with a leg drop from Lumis. Rey Fenix with a 5-star frog splash through the table on Fraser, and then Axiom, the Spaniard with the Spanish fly, taking out Angelo Dawkins.
Brother, there are bodies everywhere. And look who's come down to ringside now.
Neighbor, who is it? Who is it, Michael?
That is
Tell me.
Candice LeRae.
Wow!
The actual wife of Johnny Gargano is out here at ringside.
Michael Cole has been researching all week for that one, and he got it. Well, wait a second.
Oh, now.
Candice
Oh,
LeRae.
and B-Fab's here. B-Fab's here.
What are you doing here?
With the
Get the fuck out!
Clearly not going to allow Candice LeRae to steal the gold on behalf of DIY, and if that was the game plan for DIY, might need to return to the drawing
now
board.
look who's here.
Oh.
Nikki Cross. Oh my goodness. Nikki Cross is here. That Carrie wannabe is climbing the ladder now, going after B-Fab.
Ladies,
Oh!
it's turned into ladies' night here at TLC. That is if you can, in fact, call Nikki Cross a lady, which is questionable.
What would have happened if they had grabbed the title?
Stretch of the
I
word.
don't know how that will play out, but Candice LeRae is getting a second bite at this. And Johnny Gargano, Hobbs, is steadying the ladder.
Johnny steadying the ladder for his wife, the Poison Pixie. Ciampa now drops Shelly. And Candice is close to grabbing the titles. Candice is close to grabbing the titles.
With DIY playing guard on the floor, if she throws them the title, I think they've got it.
Whoa!
Oh my God!
Oh, shit! Holy fuck!
Ciampa and Gargano inadvertently sending Gargano's wife, Candice, through a ladder.
Holy shit!
Gargano and Ciampa, they were shoved into the ladder, and the victim is Candice LeRae, who may never walk straight again.
Oh my God, somebody get the damn doctor out here. Now what does Johnny do? Maybe you should check on your wife. He just gave his wife the thumbs up, and now he's going to try to win the championship.
Well, her lips didn't move, but she says, I'm absolutely fine, Johnny. Go grab the goal.
She didn't say that. She can't move. She's out cold.
We'll worry about that later. Get the match won first.
And now, Montez Ford leaping up to the center of the ladder. Here comes Ford now. Oh no, Eric Rowan now.
This big freak of nature.
Big Red with a big boot.
And the numbers game of the Wyatt Six has been the story from a man who is not legal in this match. Eric Rowan causing chaos. And there's nothing.
There's no rules.
There's no disqualification. It doesn't matter. Rowan now lifting up Ford, shoving him into Dawkins.
Well, Eric Rowan is the size of a tag team if they morphed together and created one monstrous human being. And he might just win this match on his own for the Wyatt Six.
Look at Rowan now. Look at this monster. Oh, and the Street Profits, though, able to battle back with a big kick to the midsection. Now chairs being used by Dawkins and Ford. Trying to bury Eric Rowan of the Wyatt Six.
Fine, you've got to soften up this big brute any way you can, and steel on bone. I don't care how big you are, it's always going to sting.
Man, what a match. I told you it was going to be a car wreck.
It has been absolute insanity, and I wouldn't want anything less from these 12.
And look at Rowan's back on his feet. Eric Rowan driven to the table by the Profits.
I don't think he's getting back up after that one, and the same could be said for the Street Profits.
Well, the same could be said for Candice. Candice is just still down and out outside the ring here.
This is when Eric Rowan came back to life, only to be sent packing again by the Street Profits, and I can't believe anybody is moving in this match.
Well, Ciampa is. He's setting up a ladder, trying to win the tag team polls.
Well, by my count, 12 people are involved in the match. We've actually had 16 people total get involved, and it might be
and that
Motor City Machine Guns now. Shelly and Sabin. Ciampa now hanging on. Ciampa hanging on for dear life.
Wait, no, you're not doing that again.
Climbing a ladder. Gargano's throwing chairs. Look at Frazier.
Not the hanging spear again. Nice.
That was incredible.
Nice. I expected the frickin' the frickin' hanging from the belt spear thing from back in the day again, but that was a nice variant of that. Oh, Lion Salt caught. Wow.
Super kick to the jaw of a springboard moonsault.
Gargano's got to move the ladder to the center of the ring to help out his partner Ciampa here.
Well, that was brilliant from Tommaso Ciampa, and it's earned him the gold.
Ford leaping onto the ladder. Montez Ford now. Ford's close to the titles. Ciampa's knocked off the ladder. Here comes Gargano. Here comes Axiom.
Montez Ford all along the top of the ladder, and now the blur I mentioned earlier, Axiom.
Axiom with a headbutt low.
This match has been almost over about 6 times in a row there.
And now the Motor City Machine Gun setting up a ladder as Ford and Axiom go at it. The Motor City Machine Gun's going to climb the ladder, try to grab the gold. Axiom's got his hands.
Gold is swinging around left, right, and center, oscillating wildly at the top. And every competitor.
I hope those straps on the belt are
Yeah, who's
well
gonna win the tag
closed.
team titles? Everybody's so close. Motor City Machine Guns dropping down to the mat. And look who's here.
Oh, see ya.
Uncle Howdy is now in the ring.
Uh-oh. Oh, through the tables.
The numbers game of the Wyatt Six comes into play once again. This group is screwing every team
Well, not
in
quite
the
yet.
match.
Nathan Frazier, so quick, up to the top of the ladder. Uncle Howdy's gonna meet him there. And now from behind with a steel chair is Phoenix.
Never seen a human being scramble up a ladder as quick as Nathan.
Mandible
Frazier
claw
did.
locked in.
The speed of the Puma, but unfortunately met by that mandible claw.
And now
Oh!
Ray Phoenix now going to climb up the ladder on the other side, try to prevent Uncle Howdy from getting up to the titles.
Uncle Howdy has just had his men ready to unleash hell at the snap of a finger.
Mandible claw locked in.
Is up there as well. Who is going to win this tag team championship match?
Oh!
Oh my God! A sunset flip powerbomb into a ladder.
It's wiped out. Howdy is wiped out Andrade, but Ray Phoenix gingerly moving his way closer and closer to gold.
It could be Phoenix's opportunity. Meanwhile, Loomis and Gacy.
Ow!
Steel chairs in hand.
Shot to the lower back of Ray Phoenix, who has been badly abused already.
Oh! Vertical suplex. Powerbomb combo.
Take out Phoenix.
Andrade's getting good. Getting shot down for good measure too, and now all alone in the ring, the current reigning champs.
And Loomis playing defense as Gacy climbs the ladder. Gacy grabbing the gold. Oh,
And there we are.
and the Wyatt Six retain.
Here are your winners, and still the WWE Tag Team Champions, the Wyatt Six.
That was the damnedest thing I've ever seen. I don't know.
Well, that was a match, all right. Pretty awesome one at that. We're gonna skip ahead for the next one because I'm not entirely sure I want to watch an entire another match for the most part. So this is frickin' Becky Lynch and Lara Valkyria, right? For the Women's Intercontinental Championship. No DQ, apparently. As much as that's a really cool match, let's skip into it and watch a part of it.
And now the exploder to Valkyria, who again can't even defend herself, has no use of her hands right now. Look at, she's trying to use the step to somehow saw that zip tie apart, but Becky Lynch just relentless on her assault here. I mean, Becky's to the point where she could really damage this young woman's career.
Oh, come on.
10 right now. Finish Valkyria off for good. And Valkyria hung out to dry.
Oh no, the kendo
Oh!
to Lyra. Come on, Becky, what are you doing here?
Oh!
I mean, this is a woman that the locker room looked up to. She was a role model. People like Lyra Valkyria based everything in their career on Becky Lynch. And now Becky Lynch is trying to torture
Oh!
her, punish her with the kendo sticks. My God.
And Becky Lynch is just merciless, and that's how you have to be at the very top level.
Well, I mean, at some point, Wade, just go for the pin and win this thing. End it. And Becky Lynch now, with Valkyria not able to protect herself, delivers the leg
drop.
off the ropes. Cover again by
One,
Lynch.
two.
And again, Lyra somehow gets the shoulder up. I mean, Lyra's got guts. She's got heart. She's got resilience, but I'm not sure if her brain's functioning right now.
Yeah, I'd call this stupidity at this point. You simply can't win a fight from this position, hands tied together, body mashed.
And
Unless you find some way to frickin'
left in that toolbox. I don't think there's anything there. Well, there was, but Lyra
A lot
couldn't
of
get her
things in
hands
there,
on it.
actually, but yeah, if you got your hands tied together, what good are they?
And Becky now, chairs position, went for the manhandle slam. Lyra Valkyria able to somehow get her arms around Becky, and now she's got Becky trapped in the waistlock, and now Lyra Valkyria using headbutts for offense.
But no one,
Oh, goodness!
no way to escape from Becky Lynch, and this may have turned around in a hurry.
And look at, did the zip ties come apart?
I think
yeah.
they snapped on impact from that belly-to-belly suplex.
Oh, no, actually, no, they are. They're still intact. The zip tie still intact. How about
Yeah, I don't think they were at the end of this. She slipped out there and got it back in. Nice botch. Ah, that's funny. Sorry.
I think they snapped on impact from that belly-to-belly suplex.
No.
Actually, no, they are. They're still intact. The zip tie still intact. How about Valkyria?
Well, I thought she got lucky on that landing, but no such joy. And it was a flurry of offense and attempt, but it simply wasn't enough.
And now Lyra fighting back, man. What guts from this young lady. Lyra Valkyria with a kick now to the head of Becky Lynch, and Becky stunned and in trouble.
Well, I'll take nothing away from the resilience of Lyra Valkyria. She's showing us all something right now.
Lyra with a drop kick.
Kind of athleticism most people simply cannot pull off without their hands tied.
And again, hands still zip tied together. Lyra Valkyria second. It's a moonsault on Becky Lynch into the cover now.
1, 2.
But she couldn't hook the leg, and Becky was able to kick out.
A no-hand moonsault. How do you get rotation with your hands tied together? But this drop kick speaks for itself. I'm astounded
like that?
by that. To be able to pull this maneuver off such high risk, this deep into a match with hands tied together, don't try that at home, anybody.
Yeah, over 56,000 here tonight at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. This is SummerSlam Sunday for the Intercontinental Championship. Becky, Lyra, no countouts, no disqualifications. Lyra's last opportunity at the title. And now Lyra Valkyria, hands handcuffed, zip tied together, using to her advantage, bouncing Becky face first off the chairs.
By hook or by crook, trying to figure out a way. And you do sense if Lyra can get those hands free, it's going to be over in a short amount of time, because with all the momentum in the world now.
Well, Lyra here obviously attempting somehow to untie the protective padding, the turnbuckle padding there.
We read a book by Harry Houdini before she entered this match.
She can literally slip out of those right the heck now. Just saying.
The turnbuckle outside the ring, and Becky from behind. And Lyra driven into the post, shoulder first. I mean, Lyra had a rally, but I mean, what can you expect to do? You can't wrestle, you can't combat in this type of matchup when you can't use your hands.
I mean, it was impressive enough that Lyra Valkyria is even still ticking in this matchup.
And Becky has no idea where Lyra went. Becky Lynch has no idea where the challenger for the Intercontinental Championship has disappeared to. Well, there's your Houdini reference.
I think I saw Lyra going through the crowd to the exit and saying, nah, my night's over. Hand it to Becky Lynch.
I don't believe that happened.
The best woman has won. The best man has won, in fact.
And Becky looking, and Lyra was under the ring with a fire extinguisher in hand.
Noxious gases inside those fire extinguishers, now in the lungs of Becky Lynch.
That's a CO2 freaking extinguisher that is just dry ice coming out of there.
Becky Lynch blinded by that fire extinguisher from Lyra Valkyria. And now Lyra trying to figure out, look at this. Lyra trying to use the sharp edge of that fire extinguisher to break these, the grip by the zip tie here.
There is a technique to this. I know the SAS, the Special Forces in the UK.
How do you know?
I know everything about the SAS. They are the absolute best on the planet. And hopefully Lyra Valkyria knows a thing or two.
Okay, James Bond. And Lyra Valkyria now underneath the ring and trying to somehow use anything she can to get those zip ties. And now Becky Lynch with a kendo stick in hand. Lyra better turn around. Lyra Valkyria, she finally got herself separated. And now intercepts Becky. And Lyra has use of her hands again. And Lyra Valkyria making the man pay.
What a game-changing moment it is, getting those hands loose from the zip tie. And now swinging for the fences.
And Becky Lynch is now on the run.
I mean, the mindset of Becky Lynch seeing her opponent free. But apparently...
Oh, and the kendo stick just splintered. And now Lyra Valkyria hooking Becky Lynch.
Oh, fisherman suplex.
Cover now for the win.
1, 2.
Becky at 2.
What a gutsy performance from Lyra Valkyria, but it ain't over yet. There's a certain level of class that Becky Lynch has when the chips are down.
Lyra Valkyria now, and Becky Lynch steals chair that she was going to use. Lyra drove the chair off the face of Becky.
Ricocheting off the forehead of Becky Lynch, and Becky Lynch has no clue where she's at now.
Now outside the ring, Lyra Valkyria. Becky Lynch on her shoulders. Becky, though, able to get to the steps. Now a handful of hair. And Becky with Lyra. Manhandle slam. Lyra trying to counter. She's got Becky up on her shoulders now.
Oh no.
Lyra Valkyria with a bit of Nightwing to Becky Lynch.
Oh, off the steps, onto the concrete floor. There ain't much padding out here, guys. Trust me on that one.
But the pinfall has to take place inside the ring as we take another look.
Once again, so resourceful was Lyra Valkyria after taking a hideous beating in this match. And I mean, it would be over had Becky Lynch landed in the ring there.
Well, Lyra Valkyria.
Well, we're gonna skip over them, like,
even when it felt
getting back.
Lyra could be incredibly special, and she's converting the doubters second by second in this one.
Lyra into the corner. Becky Lynch moves out of harm's
way. Into the barnbuckle. Manhandle slam.
Through the chair.
3. Oh, how the heck?
And that look says it all.
Tonight.
That's all.
Probably the best thing Lyra did was roll out of the ring there after suffering the manhandle slam through the chairs and somehow kicking out. And now Becky Lynch with a chair in hand to the spine of Lyra Valkyria. Lyra has, well, she's absorbed so much punishment here tonight, and somehow still in this. And Becky just face first off the chair.
A bouncing ball repeatedly. Up and down, and oh God.
No, my God.
Oh God.
Oh goodness, just kicking the back of the neck of Valkyria, who's now caught inside the steel chair.
Throat of Valkyria jamming against the sharp edge of the back of that chair, and what the hell are you cooking up here?
Oh
my goodness.
Sternum taking more.
And again, Lyra is trapped in that chair. And now Lyra, she may have Becky pinned against the post, and Lyra may use the chair now.
Oh,
Becky Lynch, though, out of harm's way, and now gonna swing Lyra into the post.
Got the leverage.
Could impale somebody with those chair legs, just saying.
Man, what a match.
Got the sickening mindset
Well,
to maximize the punishment here.
And
slotted in again, I guess.
Who's got Lyra trapped, now standing on the Spanish announce table. And Becky Lynch, to Lyra. And Lyra Valkyria appears to be out.
Ow.
Snapping moment on Valkyria.
And now Becky Lynch with a
crowbar.
Valkyria completely out cold here.
Can the ref just call this thing off?
Yeah.
I mean,
win by knockout is totally a thing you can do.
Becky now with that steel crowbar in her hand. Oh, come on, Becky, don't do this. Don't do this, Becky. Oh, wait a minute, from behind us, Bayley. Bayley's here.
As if.
And Bailey didn't take the bait, tossing the crowbar down. Came out here to save Lyra, who she's had a soft spot for. And now Becky with that chain wrapped around her hand, but Bailey saw it coming, and now Bailey beat the hell out of the champion.
The woman Becky Lynch took out right before WrestleMania 41 and stole her spot. With unrelenting rage seeping out of her pores, Bailey is wrecking this match.
And Bailey trash-talking Becky and driving her into the barricade. Again, the official can do nothing. Match continues. No disqualification, but Lynch is being destroyed by Bailey here.
Oh!
Becky Lynch.
See ya.
Oh, man, she just got out of harm's way. Bailey going flying into the WWE fans here.
God, how tough is Becky Lynch? Taking on two women effectively.
Oh!
God!
Where the hell did she come from?
The peripateia to the back of the head of Lynch through a table. And just when we thought Lyra Valkyria had been finished for good, trapped in that chair.
Lyra Valkyria came flying out of nowhere like the Irish goddess she portrays, Morrigan. And Lyra Valkyria now with an opportunity. The champion stunned. Lyra sends Becky back into the ring. Can Lyra somehow pull off what would be just an unbelievable victory tonight?
And it looks like Becky Lynch is done here. There's nothing coming back the other way.
Lyra on her shoulders, and Becky rakes the eyes, was going for Nightwing again, and now Becky went for the manhandle slam, nice arm drag takedown. And Becky,
Oh!
goodness.
Took a swing at Becky Lynch, missed.
Manhandle slam. 1, 2, 3.
And retains Bailey with a crucial error.
Here is your winner, and still the Women's Intercontinental Champion, the man, Becky Lynch!
Well, Bailey upset after what Becky...
Well. And then we've got one more frickin' match that we are going to watch at least a good part of. Which is this one, the steel cage match. After that, we've got AJ Styles and Dominic Mysterio, and Cena and frickin' Cody Rhodes. So, yeah, we're gonna watch like the latter part of the frickin' steel cage match.
He's done it so far in
And then we're gonna just skip to the endings of the other two matches, because we're into this by an hour and a half already.
Sunday, over 50.
These two shows together are 6.5 hours long. I just don't have time for this.
MetLife Stadium looking on as Solo and Jacob battle for the United States Championship inside the steel cage.
The sun goes down. The werewolves start howling.
And Jacob's feeling it.
Boom!
Solo sent into the cage.
Solo Sikoa now getting dog walked. All gas, no brakes, and perhaps no respite for Solo Sikoa.
Oh, and it was that phrase, remember when Solo Sikoa twisted the words, all gas, no brains, that really set Jacob Fatu over the edge. And now Jacob, oh my, oh,
No
man.
selling the
Solo
cage?
can't believe it. Fatu
Wow.
just bounced off the cage.
A human being reacts to steel like that, you are in big trouble.
And now Jacob picking up the pace, sent on by Fatu. Into the corner now.
Oh!
And Jacob,
Ah!
plenty. Solo Sikoa and Fatu now gonna head up to the top rope.
Oh! Moonsault!
Sikoa,
Unfeasible.
And another one!
Menacingly
Woo!
another one. Cover.
1, 2.
Solo kicked out.
Oh, such a late kick out. Jacob Fatu cannot believe it.
But there were two here. Wait, is that the first time that anyone has ever kicked out of a Jacob moonsault?
Absolutely, certainly a double whammy of them. Never question the toughness of Solo Sikoa ever again.
And now Jacob Fatu's going to start questioning himself a little bit. He hit Solo with his bread and butter, and it didn't pay off.
Wait a second.
Oh, look who's here.
Tonga Loa, the massive Tala Tonga down here too.
And JC Mateo, the MFTs.
Circling the outside of the ring like sharks. Kept at bay for now.
My family tree. And
Jimmy
now
Uso.
Jacob's got a little backup. And Jimmy Uso's here.
Launching an assault. Technically it's 3-on-1. Make it 3-on.
Down goes Mateo.
2-on-1. That 1-on-1, but that one is massive.
Oh, and Tala Tonga with a boot to the face.
God, he's almost 7 foot tall. And that is the perfect soldier that Solo Sikoa wanted.
And Tala Tonga driving Jimmy into the cage as Jacob looks on.
See ya!
Over the Spanish announce table. Jacob can do nothing about it as he's locked inside the cage.
How do you lose Jacob Fatu, yet make your army stronger by recruiting this?
And Tala Tonga still stalking as Solo now tries to drag himself to the door. The door's open. Jacob Fatu going to drag Solo back into the ring. Now will Jacob Fatu.
Close the gate. It's all gas. No brakes right there.
Well, he doesn't want an escape. He wants to punish.
What?
No brakes right there.
No fucking brakes?
He wants to punish Sikoa. He wants the door locked.
Keep the MFTs out of here and let me...
Oh! Samoan spike from out of nowhere.
Nope.
Fatu kicked out.
And Solo Sikoa got the jump on Jacob Fatu, but Jacob Fatu is just too durable. Take a look at this angle right here. Jacob Fatu wiping out JC Mateo, but beware the danger behind you. How do you miss
Yeah, we don't need the replays, thank you.
He gets over the top and his feet at the floor. He wins the matchup and retains the title. Solo now up top.
Yeah, not happening.
Jacob in pursuit.
Just jump into the arms of the massive Tala Tonga from there. He'll save you, Solo.
Just got to catch him and then drop him on the floor for the win. And now Jacob Fatu dragging Solo back into the cage. And a headbutt by Jacob, and yet another one. Meanwhile, JC Mateo trying to scale the cage here. And
Tonga Loa too.
Tonga Loa, JC Mateo, Jacob Fatu trying to fight him down. And now this Tala Tonga scaling the cage and
Uh-oh. He's got...
Actually inside the cage now. And
Uh-oh.
following close behind.
he's got handcuffs. Tala Tonga's got handcuffs.
Well, that is a genius move.
Oh my goodness.
He just coughed.
Tonga handcuffing Jacob Fatu to the top of the steel cage.
How do you win a steel cage match if you're tied to the top?
And the problem
Not.
is for Jacob, he's handcuffed to the top. He's got Solo Sikoa and Tonga Loa in the ring.
You can't get out and you can't stop Solo from heading to the doorway.
And I don't think that's going to be the only member of the group that perhaps gets in the ring, but JC Mateo can open the door up now for Solo Sikoa.
He actually broke the...
Somehow busted out of those handcuffs.
He broke the
But he's
cuffs!
loose, and he prevents Solo from getting out of the cage.
The moon came up at exactly the right time for this werewolf. Drew some sort of power from it, snapped those handcuffs, and he's back,
Boom.
back in the fight.
And now Solo ducks underneath again, trying to dive for the door, trying to somehow escape. Jacob Fatu trying to keep Solo in the cage.
Slither his way out of there. It's a tug-of-war now.
And Solo, doesn't matter if his hands hit the floor, his feet have to in order to win the match. And now Jacob Fatu dragging Solo back into the cage. Oh goodness.
Both men took that to the head. Solo perhaps getting slightly the better of it.
And Solo Sikoa is going to win this match thanks to Tala Tonga.
Well,
Here is your winner, and still
still United States champion. And And then we've got Intercontinental Championship, AJ Styles versus Dominic Mysterio. Let's go for that.
Dirty Dom in the nether region
Wait.
right now.
Back there.
Catching Dirty Dom in the nether
Did he just
region
open
right
his
now.
boot?
Morgan will be in a blind
Yeah, that's
panic
open.
Watching this one doesn't bode well for the next few weeks, does it? And it doesn't
Okay.
bode well for the next few minutes of this match for Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
Listen to this place. Trying to will AJ Styles on.
Shot to the throat there from Dirty Dom. It's getting desperate in there. This is what you got to do if you want to
Up.
maintain.
AJ rolls
Calf
through,
crusher.
rolled through by AJ. AJ Styles once again in the calf crusher. And this way, Dirty Dom has nowhere to go. Styles with the calf crusher in. Dominic Mysterio in trouble. Is he going to tap out here?
Dirty Dom a million miles away from the ropes here. I don't think he's getting there. We might get a tap out imminently.
Calf crusher in by Styles. AJ Styles is... Oh... The boot has come loose. Styles just pulled the boot loose, and Dominic's gonna... Dirty Dom is gonna survive because...
That's one way of getting out of that.
It's tough to compete with a busted calf and no shoe on, however, but Dom's gonna try it.
Oh, wait a minute, Dom's got the boot in hand, the official...
Boom!
Oh, boot to the face of Styles!
The referee missed the entire thing, covering up in the corner. I think AJ's out cold here.
Dirty Dom now, up to the top rope.
Frog splash.
Frog splash. Mysterio.
1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, and still the Intercontinental Champion, Dirty.
Don't tell me he did that on purpose, like to get out of that hole easier. The opening his boot. That's some Eddie Guerrero level shit. Just saying. Either way, there's that. And then we've got the final match of the evening being Cena versus Rhodes.
Oh God, Cody.
And that's a very long match, so I'm... Holy shit! That is a very long match, so I'm glad we did not watch the entire thing.
John has no idea where he's at.
Not at all. John just collapses onto the ropes.
Cody's body is not cooperating, but he has his bearings. That's more than can be said for John Cena.
Yeah, Cody's back to his feet. He's stalking his opponent. Cody Rhodes looking to put John Cena away one more time in a final salute to the greatest of all time. Cody Rhodes with a
Crossroads.
into the cover.
1, 2, 3.
Cody Rhodes is champion.
Here is your winner.
And that was the end of frickin' Cena's last run as champion. And then we've got Brock coming in for some reason.
Ladies left to enjoy the great... What?
Oh my God!
It's the Beast! It's the Beast!
The Beast is back!
Brock Lesnar! Brock Lesnar! Not taking his eyes off John Cena since he entered this stadium. He had to shed his jacket, he's taken down his hat.
This is a man built for one thing.
And now Lesnar in
Whoop.
the ring, and Brock Lesnar with John Cena on his shoulders. Brock Lesnar.
F5.
John Cena. On a night when John Cena went through an absolute war with Cody Rhodes.
Nice. I guess that's it for SummerSlam of 2025. we've got a bunch more shows left to get through for the rest of this catch up. And then I am so glad that we can finally get back to being on frickin' time with the reactions, because, man, that sure frickin' is taking a while to get through. And I'm so glad that I finally found a way that I'll be able to do this reaction stuff for wrestling content without having to spend 3, 4, 5, 6 hours per pay-per-view recording. Like, this is almost 2 hours. That's like the topmost I am willing to spend on one video. So, and I mean, that's covering a 6.5 hour event, so that's fine. I will see you next for AEW All Out. So, till then, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more. My name's WWE Danman. Bye.